Alright everyone, so tonight I have a book review for you all. I know this is kind of not particularly common in the preparedness and homesteading genre to do book reviews, but having spent a fair amount of my pre-COVID life in academia, it's very natural for me. And I think this is a really good book for the novice prepper and or homesteader, for somebody who's just getting into this lifestyle and doesn't really know what's important and what they need to consider, what sort of systems they need to implement. So the book is Surviving the Apocalypse in the Suburbs, The Thrivalist Guide to Life Without Oil by Wendy Brown. This book was published in 2011. The premise of the book is that rising oil prices lead to an economic and societal collapse. You, the reader, is aware that this collapse is coming, and you have 21 days to prepare. So each day, the author focuses on a different aspect of survival, something that is going to be important for you to consider and for you to develop systems to insulate you from the collapse of the current systems. So, day one is shelter, and then water, fire, cooking, food, stocking up on food. Day 6 is food with long-term storage. Then you have growing food, livestock, laundry, lights, electricity, waste disposal, healthcare, cleanliness, tools, building a library, entertainment, schooling, networking, security, and transportation. The author takes a lot of her own life experiences in all of these areas. Her family has successfully implemented a lot of alternative systems on their quarter-acre plot in suburban southern Maine. They do extensive gardening on their plot. They have pretty much all of the plants that they have are in some way edible or useful plants. They raise chickens. They have raised rabbits. So really, they've managed to milk a lot of productivity out of that quarter acre that they live on. And so she's able to take a lot of that experience and apply it into the book to give the reader some different suggestions and ideas for systems that they can implement. This book is in no way a comprehensive instruction manual, but it is a good starting point for those who are just entering this world and don't really know what's important, what to focus on, what are things that they need to think about. You will need to acquire additional resources, whether they're print or online, in order to actually learn the skills and the details about the systems that are described in the book. There are a few recipes and some more comprehensive descriptions of a few systems, but for the most part, she'll describe something that she thinks is a good idea, explain why she thinks it's a good idea, but she doesn't go into a lot of detail about how to actually do or make that thing. For instance, with transportation, she talks about hand carts and some bicycle alternatives for transportation. But you'll most likely need additional resources in order to actually construct or acquire your own handcart or whatnot. She does include a fair number of web links in there, so that will help you out. But I mean, like I said, I think it's a great book if you're just getting started into this world, if you're really kind of lost on how you can take your suburban or urban or trailer park existence and turn it into something that could be more sustainable to help insulate you from the inevitable crises of the future. So that's all I have for tonight. I hope you enjoyed this. I'll include a link to the book in the description. Once again, it was Surviving the Apocalypse in the Suburbs. I don't have any association with the author. This is not an affiliate thing. I'm not getting anything from this. I'm just sharing this because the whole idea of Trailer Park Homestead Channel is to inspire others that you don't need a lot of land out in the middle of nowhere to be a homesteader or a prepper. You can do it where you're at right now, and you need to do it where you're at right now, wherever that is. So I'm just trying to provide information that will help you to make the most of your living situation, even if it is less than ideal, such as myself. So thank you. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to hit the like button, share, and subscribe. And until next time.